Riding Hood. Once upon a time there was a dark and twisted forest where the trees seemed to whisper dark secrets. In this place there lived a girl named Little Black Riding Hood. Unlike the sweet Little Red Riding Hood of traditional tales, this girl had hair as black as night and eyes that seemed to reflect the abyss. One day, Little Black Riding Hood's grandmother fell ill and asked her to take a basket of provisions to her cabin on the other side of the forest. The grandmother lived alone in a decrepit shack, far from civilization. No one dared to visit it, and the locals said it was cursed. "You are mine now," said the Dark Wolf. "You will be my messenger in this forest. You will bring death to those who dare to cross your path." When he arrived at Grandma's cabin, he found the door ajar. The darkness inside enveloped her, and the air was thick with a rancid smell. The grandmother was not in her bed. In its place was a hunched and twisted figure, with eyes glowing like embers. "Who are you?" asked Little Black Riding Hood, trembling. The figure straightened up, revealing a smile filled with sharp teeth. "I am the Dark Wolf," she whispered. "Your grandmother is no longer here. I own this cabin now." Little Black Hood backed away, but the Dark Wolf caught her with a claw. "You have something that belongs to me," he said, "the basket of provisions." The girl trembled as she handed over the basket. The Dark Wolf opened it and took out a rotten apple. "This is what I want," he growled, "the apple of eternal youth." Little Black Riding Hood knew she couldn't escape. The Dark Wolf forced her to bite the apple, and her world became blurry. He felt his skin stretch and his bones break. When she opened her eyes, she found herself transformed into a nightmarish creature with sharp fangs and twisted claws. "You are mine now," said the Dark Wolf. "You will be my messenger in this forest. You will bring death to those who dare to cross your path." And so, Little Black Riding Hood wandered through the forest, her cloak now stained with blood. Travelers who saw her ran in terror, not knowing that she was the real threat. The Dark Wolf laughed in the shadows, feeding on his terror. And so the legend of Little Black Riding Hood continues, the creature that lurks in the forest, waiting for the unwary who venture too far. If you ever find yourself in that gloomy forest, be careful of the shadows, and don't be fooled by a girl with eyes as black as the abyss.